So this truck, this is a 1968 Ford. My dad won it from his ranching partner. He bought my father this truck, and that's where it came from.
Ethan wants to build a replica of his dad's 1968 F-250. Time to get to work.
Broken! Oh, wow.
No compression in one cylinder.
We could have a valve stuck open, bent push rod, a blown head gasket.
Not only do we enjoy driving this truck around, but we brought it out today for another reason, because we're going to give away
Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
My sister and my niece Carmela just popped in the middle of our Zoom meeting. Carmela's driving some kind of a new car that we're going to go find out what it is.
I got a new truck.
Come on, let's go check it out. Why?
I didn't
You were
want
going to
anyone
give you a door ding?
I didn't want anyone hitting it.
Oh my gosh, look at that thing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Check this. Don't get in there, Finn. Oh my God, check this thing out. Awesome. I love this. Oh, is it four-wheel drive? Mm-hmm. Wait, I can't fit in it. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Smells good.
sweet. Look at this big wheels, nice rims. You got a cover. You got a hitch. It's wired for towing. You got a cargo light. You want to see the origins of where that light came from? I'll show you. Come this way. Take you all the way back to 1968. So check out what's on the back of that 1968 cargo light. I don't think they had them much before that. I'll have to investigate that and see when the cargo light came out. I know it was an option. Good. And then the bumper stickers are over there if you want to pick.
The bumper sticker on the new Tacoma.
Yeah.
It's so shiny. I don't know if this will stick to it. Oh my gosh, that truck was awesome. She's got to be so excited. I'm excited, and it's not even mine. I'm so excited, I want to drive mine. This old Ford I bought for my brother Patrick. Well, more about this truck later. We're gonna go take it for a spin, just for the heck of it, because I'm still pumped on seeing Carmela's new car. Oh yeah. Sparks Motors. How am I able to send mirror signals? Caleb, what's up, buddy? So this truck, this is a 1968 Ford F-250 Ranger. We've had it since it was new. My dad won it from his ranching partner, Lewis Johnson. Lewis and my father grew cotton and raised cattle in Arizona. They grew a lot of cotton. I mean, like tens of thousands of acres of cotton. And when they first started working together, Louis said, "Hey Duke, I'm gonna get you 4 bales of cotton per acre, or I'll buy you a new truck." And so the first year he came up just shy of 4 bales per acre, and he bought my father this truck. And that's where it came from. Subsequently, my father put the truck into his production company, Batjack, that my brother Michael ran for decades. And so Michael had used the truck, the company used the truck, different kids used this truck. And at some point, Michael gave it to Patrick, and Patrick started using it. And I think it went through Patrick's family. And one day I was up at Patrick's house, and I was looking at the truck, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing with that old truck?" And he's like, "Nothing." So I'm like, "You want to sell it?" He goes, "Sure." So I think I traded him an XR 500 and some cash, and I took the truck home. And I used to race dirt bikes a lot, and so I used it as my race truck. And eventually I started working more and racing less, and I had a job that took me out of the country. for 5 months, and I took the truck up to a place to get it painted and restored. So it's gone for 5 months. The guy was supposed to do this work, and when I came back, he hadn't done anything. So decided to have it restored again. But I wanted to have a really good restoration done. So I found a local guy that was top quality auto restore. His name's Ed Duffy. And Ed got the truck and straightened everything and fixed all the metal and put the truck back together into the state that it's in now. And I've used it for, I don't know, it's got to be 15 years since that was restored. And then the relationship with Pivot Bio and Sparks Motors came up. They were in the process of giving away the ultimate farm truck. With Pivot and Sparks, we decided to give away a John Wayne Ultimate Ranch truck. In the discussions about building this custom ranch truck, the story of this truck came up. Its connection to the ranch and John Wayne. Everybody sat around going, gosh, it'd be great to do something that really raised money and put some focus on the John Wayne Cancer Foundation. And so we decided to make a replica of this 1968 Ford F-250.
Hey, did you do a good job on the tour?
I think I did a decent job, did I?
I couldn't believe the equipment he showed me.
Did he tell you that we have one rule here that we strictly follow?
No.
Rule number one,
Have fun.
have fun, which means right now,
Yeah.
before we do any sort of business, I need you to have some fun by wheeling around in none other than the Brodozer! All aboard the fun bus.
Up here?
Yeah. You have to be an Olympic athlete. He's already mastered it.
You know what this truck does remind me of? This is an F-350, but my dad, we were talking about his ranching days. Beginning of his ranching days, he partnered with a guy named Louis Johnson, and Louis said, look, we're growing cotton. I'll guarantee you 4 bales of cotton per acre, or I'll buy you a new truck. So the first year, he didn't get it, and so he bought my father a truck. And this truck had a long and crazy life, but it's something that I always thought would be cool if we could take that around to events for the Cancer Foundation. So maybe you guys could remake one of those.
Yes, please.
Really?
It's a yes, please.
Does anybody say no to that?
Can we do that?
Can we do it,
Are you
please?
serious?
Am I asking or you asking?
Really?
Awesome. We can bring his truck here, so you
Oh
can
my
use it
gosh, I
as a
love
guide.
All right, well, sounds like we got a lot on our plate. We've now got the Duke 68. Is that a good name for that?
Oh, I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Dad's
like
old
it.
truck. So Duke 68 will go around to Cancer Foundation event to raise money for the Cancer Foundation?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to, where's the truck right now?
Newport Beach.
Okay, hey Siri, I need a ticket to Newport Beach. This is cool.
I don't know if you have this for the other truck yet, but when I'd done this, I'd ordered, you know, the Ranger badge that goes on the front grille. So we have a brand new Ranger badge.
I
in
just
case
barely thought of that. I'm like, I don't know where we're gonna get that Ranger badge.
But I'd ordered this, and then the one that was on this was still okay. So all the fluids are good. I just did this today, but all the fluids are good.
This is awesome. One thing the vehicle we have doesn't have
Is the
sidewalks, but I think that only fabricating will have to do
Is on
with
that.
it is on that. So
Such a cool little toolbox.
here it has all the blue interior, everything like that. We are thinking going saddle brown.
Cool.
Is that going to be all right?
Yeah.
You're going to be ticked off with that?
No,
Okay.
I like
think that would
brown.
be awesome.
Look at my dog.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. This is a really cool project. Not only because it's this old of a vehicle, but just everything behind it. Being able to like see that history come through and then seeing what you're doing currently with all this, we're more than honored to work with you guys on this project.
You know, like John Wayne obviously has that incredible film legacy.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't know, what some of these projects will help us get out to the public at large, is that John Wayne has a separate legacy in fighting cancer that's 40
Yeah.
years old now. And if you come to the museum, you'll see one wall is all his film credits, and then the last room that you go through, there's another wall, and it's all the fellowship-trained surgeons that have come out of the John Wayne Cancer Foundation Fellowship. So these are general surgeons that come and train for 2 years, and they're the best in the business. There's 200 of those guys out there.
Wow.
Each one of those doctors works on 300 to 600 patients a year. That's 100,000 people a year in this country that are getting top shelf care because of John Wayne. And you guys are supporting that. And then somebody's going to get it is
I'm
even
just
more
dying
special.
to just back it out and just get a 360 of this thing.
All right, so I've got Chris underneath the hood of the John Wayne truck, seeing what's going on, see what we have to fix, what we have to change in order to get it exactly like John Wayne's truck. Tell me what you have discovered.
The crack is about the pump.
The fuel pump's gonna crack?
Yeah. Dang.
Was it Jackson's fault?
You. You, Becky. Break it right here.
Meanwhile.
So John Wayne's original truck came with two boxes on the bedside. They are asking for the same box, but this bedside is not designed for that. So I had to make a little frame around the toolbox to build it into the bedside. Gotta build it into this box. Got to the truck, got the shape that I need, and hopefully it works. It's gonna work.
Sound good. Wanna drive it? It's no compression in one cylinder.
This is the door jamb that I just built on the toolbox. So what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna finish the weld that was covered for the toolbox. At the end, it's gonna look like only one piece. We'll be ready to go to the truck. Finally. Perfecto. One piece. So now I'm gonna cut the shape.
For me, maybe head or head gasket.
Head or head gasket? You don't go to a doctor and argue with him, right? You go to a mechanic and you're like, hey, what's wrong with my engine? So I'm gonna agree with Chris.
Chris is gonna pull the engine out today and probably by tomorrow. We're gonna know what exactly is wrong with that.
So now, take it apart and see what's the problem. No leaking. I need to take it out and see maybe it's damage in the head, crack or something. First, you take the head to the machine shop and check it, no crack inside or bend it. After that, everything is look good.
So we got this thing all debadged for you, everything taken off of it.
Well, they had painted it before.
Yeah.
Joke's on us. Oh, wow.
Really though, what do you see as the biggest issues here?
We'll just have to sand it down and prime it.
Nope,
Just about got body work complete. We've got a lot of stuff done so far, but we are crunched for time. All right, so I've got everything in the booth, and we're gonna be painting everything for this John Wayne replica truck for the John Wayne Cancer Foundation today. It's gonna take me a little while.
We just got this back, and Chris, Amigo, whatever you want to call him, he already has transmission, motor, all that's installed. We've got the carpet that we need to install, then we have the seats that we need to install, and the fuel tank that's going back here. I mean, the daylight's been burnt. It is Thursday morning, and we are driving all the way through to Texas right now.
And I think that's all we're gonna show you right now, is just the back end of that truck. We're not gonna show you the whole thing until the reveal.
And every year on May 26th, the state of Texas recognizes Duke's birthday as John Wayne Day to commemorate his life and legacy. This year, my father would have been 116 years old.
All right, so we're about to go meet up with Patrick and Ethan Wayne to show them their dad's truck and the replica truck and see if they can guess which one's which.
That's the biggest thing, is we want them both to roll up together, and then from a distance, it's gonna have to be from a distance because there's a few things that Ethan's obviously done to the truck that we didn't duplicate. So we're gonna see if he knows the difference.
I have a hard time knowing.
I don't know if he spent enough time with the truck to know which one's his or not. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he put the surfer stickers on the rear bumper, so we're gonna make it to where he has to only look straight on. So we'll see what he says.
We get to show the legends, the Wayne family, some of our work. I'm pretty excited.
I'm nervous.
I know what's happening.
No, you don't. We're actually gonna make it a little bit more fun for y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun. You gotta guess which one's which. Come right over here to this line.
Uh-oh.
Can you tell from here?
My heart's pumping.
Okay, this is what we're thinking. Okay, so which one do you think is yours from here? Well, we're gonna get him closer, but from here, can you tell? You're saying left.
Is yours.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think? Right?
Dude, this is a tough one.
I know.
That's the old one.
This is the left one? I'll let him come up another 10 feet, okay?
No, this is the old one. They're amazing.
Final vote.
Left.
Left is the old truck?
Yep.
Come up and take a look at that one on the left.
Left is the right answer.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
Wow, from a distance I thought it was that one. That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy how identical they are?
Wow, check out the interior.
Looks like
that is
some little
so
extra love
cool.
from Mr. Billy Luber
And this
himself.
is stick.
That face right there is like 30 hours of hand burning leather to get that image in there.
This thing is unbelievable. It's a stick. Oh, you gotta love that. And you got AC in this one.
Uh-huh.
Yep, nice.
We got it back to the shop. Next thing you know, it decided not to run on us. So we had to go through the whole motor, rebuild the new motor in it, transmission, everything. They've got a full fresh heart ready to go.
Wow.
For whoever gets taken home.
I can't believe this is the truck that we went and saw.
Was it pretty beat up?
Even a month ago?
Oh yeah, she was definitely beat up.
I mean, it was like, it was lower, it had mag tires on, it was a completely different color. There was no motor. There was no motor or transmission.
We had to take it out because it quit running.
There wasn't one in it about a week ago.
Not only do we enjoy driving this truck around, but we brought it out today for another reason, because we're going to give away a replica. Pivot Bio and Sparks Motors decided to make a replica of this truck to support the good work of the John Wayne Cancer Foundation. I had my little surgery here with melanoma. Years before that, we'd started a program for kids to teach them about sun safety, because I grew up in the sun, and all these kids in this area grew up in the sun. But if you can prevent a child from getting a blistering sunburn before they're at the age of about 20, they're 50% likely to develop a malignancy, the very dangerous form of skin cancer. And I just thought, you know, we got to get out there and get these kids that information. And the minute you give it to them, they take it home, they share it with their friends. And we've had kids self-diagnose melanoma, and we've treated them and cured them. And we've also had them find family members. And but oddly enough, then I end up getting skin cancer. And when I was a kid, I don't know how many blistering sunburns. So getting kids that information will most likely do them great benefit in the future. The lifeguards understood it. That's why the junior lifeguard program let us start this education program with them. And now we're in every program from Mexico to Canada, and we're in 16 other states. And thanks to Pivot and Sparks, we're now going into 4-H and FFA, so the program's really going to grow. And you'll be supporting that every time you get an entry for this truck. So anybody can enter to win this. You go to johnwayneduke68.com for entries. You can get an entry, you can buy merch, you can buy gift baskets. There are a number of ways. Well, with every purchase, you're going to get an entry to win the truck. So go to johnwayneduke68.com. You'll support the good work that gets done by the Cancer Foundation, and you might have a shot at winning this truck. And after spending the day in it, I can tell you that you're really going to enjoy it. I love driving this thing.
Literally whenever you want, please text me.
Hey, wait.
Weird. 1, 2, 3. Duke 68! And I can do what I want, Alec.
Spark should appreciate this. We got a An old Cummins rattling in the background.
Done. Finish.